All right, folks. So, thankfully, I very easily was able to take care of the fact that the front and back spider gears shifted on me. Took me a couple of minutes just to figure out what the heck I did, and I reversed it by putting the passenger side axle back in and spinning it toward the back of the car, and that lined everything up. So we are at our second to last task here. So got everything to line up. Got the axles in. I got the C-clips on. Just did it in reverse. Remember, you got to push the axle in pretty far, put the C-clip on, and then pull the axle back out, which locks it into place. Same thing on the driver's side with the new axle. So now I am ready to put back the pinion shaft. And if you remember, the pinion shaft is basically what keeps the axles and those C-clips locked into place. So yeah, we got to get this this pin all lined up. I'm going to use the bolt in the hole to line it up to where it needs to be, and then I'm going to throw some thread locker on it, and we can hopefully get it into place there. I can tell we're not lined up, so good. Looks like that. It should work. Alright, so now that the pin is where it needs to be, I'm going to pull this out. And like I said, I use the Permatex orange for this bolt. That may not be what everybody uses, but I think it is a little bit better than the blue. It's high strength, resists high heat, and you can still back it out with hand tools. So there you have it. Got my orange thread locker on here. Gonna get this in and try to start it by hand. And if you remember, that's a 9/16 socket that we use. Alright, so now that I got the 5/16 socket on my little itty bitty, well, this worked going out. Why is it not wanting to go in? Alright, some reason. I guess I have to get my little wrench out. Actually, this might go in far enough to fit her in there. Just a second there. Now this thread locker takes a little while to cure, so I'm not going to be sealing this thing up right away. And the gasket maker that I'm going to use also takes a little while to cure, so we won't be fully closing this thing up just yet, but at least the majority of the hard work is done. I think I gotta send this thing back. This thing's not working right. Obviously, as you can tell, it's wanting to back this out. It's not ratcheting. That's not good. Let me get my ratcheting wrench to get that done the rest of the way. All right. got my 5/16 ratcheting wrench, which doesn't look like it has enough motion to tighten this. What's going on here? Ay, ay, ay. Not real sure what is going on here. Let's see if we can get this thing to work. Hey, got her to actually do its job. All right, pins in. That thread locker is going to have to cure for a bit before we get to even attempting to seal this up, and I need to clean this diff so that this gasket maker will work as it is supposed to. All right, well, thankfully the spider gear issue wasn't really an issue. It was a very simple fix. Got both sides of the tunnel cleaned out, got the new bearings hammered in, got the new axles, or the new axle and the old axle back in, clips on, pinion shaft in, so nothing's going to shift or move or go anywhere. So next it's really just cleaning things up and putting things back together. Yeah, simple as that. Even if you end up with a worst case scenario issue like I did, having the axle being destroyed, this is definitely something that I think anybody that has, you know, some sort of mechanical ability and a little bit of common sense and patience, and of course a couple labor hours, you know, you can do this for what I did for right around 500 bucks, as opposed to taking it somewhere and paying somebody 2,500 bucks. You save yourself $2 grand. I can put that $2 grand toward my kids and get a lot better things out of that $2 grand. Well, I'm going to seal it up for now. I guess we'll shoot another video when I go to put this diff cover back on and get everything completely done and back together, and we'll take her for a spin. Till next time, guys, be safe out there and stay healthy.